First morning in Cuba. Going for a quick jog. It's about 7. And if I can only get through this gate. Okay, so this morning's goal is to get to the promenade, because that's where there's a long stretch to jog, but I've just got to find it first. Here's the promenade. I started to feel the vinyls getting scratched, and if you've watched any of my other vlogs, you know what that means. So well, this is my halfway point. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to get back. I'm not exactly sure where I am. That's my point of reference. It's very noisy here in Havana. That door looks familiar from the bank. So it must be down here. This one, okay. Gracias, I'm going to try that one. Gracias. I don't know if you told me the right way. Alright, I am now horribly lost. I know I'm close. I know it's somewhere around here. Here I am. Alright, I'm just back from my jog, showered and changed and ready to go. Taxi's picking us up in 5 minutes. We've got breakfast going. Thank you.
Mango.
Mango. Thank you. And breakfast is everything I don't eat. Except for the banana. But I'm gonna do this, and my mom's gonna be very proud, as well as my wife. I'm also not sure what this is, but we're gonna find out. Alright, this is our ride for the day. We just hired a taxi to take us around. By around, we mean a 2-hour drive to Vinales. Some spacious room there.
Bench seats.
He's good to go.
One way, 100%.
Day 3, third argument with a taxi driver. I'm starting to think it's me. Result, everyone seems to be happy. High fives all around. We'll see where the day takes us. Stopping here for a quick break. It is hot as hell out here. We're getting pretty close to Vinales. There's a lot of pine trees up here actually. It's a very different kind of vibe, and pine trees, palm trees, and super green. Hola, ¿cómo está? Matches Steven's eyes. This is our room. We're staying with a family here. The aunt and sisters and all that, and the rest of the family live next door. One of the biggest draw cards for coming to Cuba is staying in these casa particulares, because you're staying with a family and it's really fun. You stay in a bedroom, they charge you per night, and that's it. No frills, and you stay in real Cuba. It's not just staying in a hotel, it's staying in real Cuba with real people, and that's something I really appreciate. Steven's important question, it's the latter. Our taxi driver here, Alexander, has a friend who has some horses and says we can use them and go explore the valley. So that should be some fun. There's apparently some caves around here and a nice lagoon, and there's tobacco plantations here. So yeah, we should have a good experience.
Mis sueños te colmo, en mis sueños te colmo de bendiciones. Sufro la inmensa pena de tu extravío y siento el dolor profundo de tu partida. sin que sepas que el llanto mío tiene lágrimas negras como mi vida. Tú me quieres dejar, yo no quiero sufrir. Contigo me voy, mi santa, aunque me cueste morir. Pa pa ba ba pa ba ba pa, pa pa ba 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 pa ba, pa ba 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 pa ba, pa pa ba ba pa ba ba. Tú me quieres dejar.
Okay, so let me explain what he just said right now while he was doing that. They have completely organic farm because they're in a national park here. It's owned by the government. It's their farm, but the land is owned by the government. And the government takes 90% of all of their produce, all of their tobacco. But the government, when they take the tobacco, what they do is they add chemicals to speed up the fermentation process, and that's the unhealthy stuff. Whereas with them, they don't spray any chemicals on their tobacco to speed up the fermentation process. Because it's a national park, they can't use pesticides, they can only use natural fertilizer. And even when it comes down to the way that they make their cigarettes, their cigars, they use honey as the glue, as opposed to you know, the glues that are like toxic. When they prepare the cigar, what they do is they take the stem out of the leaf, the center part, and that is what contains most of the nicotine. So 98% of all nicotine is removed because they take those stems out. And so that's pretty much how they make their cigars, and it's quite an artwork, to be honest, as much as I'm anti-tobacco. I'm very anti-tobacco, by the way. But it's quite an artwork, and they're very, very proud of what they're doing here. You can just see and kind of feel the pride exuding from them as he's showing me how they make this cigar. So I guess to a certain extent it's very respectable, but or at least what they're doing here. But they're very much advocates against the way that other people do tobacco, because they understand that they do it because they want people to get addicted, whereas they take 98% of the nicotine out to not get people addicted. And make your own decision.
Mis sueños te colmo, en mis sueños te colmo de bendiciones. Sufro la inmensa pena de tu extravío y siento el dolor profundo de tu partida. Y lloro.
It is pouring with rain. Just as we decided to get on those horses, it's sort of coming down, pouring with rain. I've got my cap over the camera right now, trying to protect it. We've stopped up at some caves. That's my beast of burden right there. There we go, trying to keep the camera dry, but the caves are down there. Here the caves are. It's beautiful, very beautiful. Okay, so we're walking into this cave. I'm using my iPhone as a torch here, and these go far. You okay, Steve? Well, we went far enough into that cave for my liking, so decided it's probably best to turn around. Just stopped with the horses. Apparently there's a really cool lagoon that we can go swimming at because it's still very muggy. I gotta go from my head. It's time for a swim.
Bueno, señoras y señores, tenemos en los bongos a Omar. ¡Buena, niño!
That was a lot of fun. We had a nice cool down swim there. Let's jump back on these horses here, and I'm getting hungry. Well, the horse just fell with me on it, and I'm fine. I scratched myself up a bit bad on, you can see there, got my mud all over the place, but the horse just went straight down, tripped on itself down here, and I went like a bicycle with the front brakes locked, just straight over. And but I hope the horse is fine. Is the horse okay?
Oh, it's okay.
Okay? Oh no, don't worry about me, I'm fine. Yeah, the guys are taken to laughing at me now. I'd like to claim I did not fall off. I jumped off that horse. That horse was going down, and I wasn't going down with it. I went over head over heels over that thing. That thing just buckled. I turned around, I saw this horse lying on the floor. I'm like, oh, crud, it's broken a leg. Horse riding was fun. Kind of even enjoyed falling a little bit. Kind of a good experience. Purely because I didn't really hurt myself too badly. So if I hurt myself badly, I wouldn't enjoy it.
La luna se estaba peinando en los espejos del río y un toro la está mirando. Entre la cara escondió.
I've got it. I've got a perfect way how to describe Cuba. I'm not sure if you did, but when I was a kid, I always used to think, when I saw black and white shows on TV, like, I wonder what it was like being there. Was it really black and white? Did they really have color? Of course they had color. But how was it like when your parents were kids? What was it like? I feel like I've gone back in time to Cuba, and now I know what it's like when my parents were born. It's nighttime in Vinales. Steve and I are pretty trashed. We're gonna go for a walk and see what the nightlife is like in this sleepy little town of Vinales in the middle of Cuba. Was that a lightning bolt? Oh, this place is so nice. It's like everyone is super friendly. It's clean. It's happy, and everyone's just having a good time, especially us. This guy is just in such an awkward position. He doesn't know where to look, but she's singing to him. This is so awesome. This song is dedicated to me, apparently. Where do I even begin? That was unfreaking believable. I think I lack the vocabulary to adequately explain how freaking awesome that was. That was amazing. Those guys can move. I have never seen anything like that in my life. These guys just unpretentious kind of guys, just with jeans and a t-shirt and kind of look a bit scruffy, just get on the dance floor and they just jam it. Unbelievable. It made me feel so inadequate just being there, but eventually you get into the mood and you just start kind of moving and do your little white man dance, and it was so cool. I had such a great time. And the beauty about what was going on there is that those guys could dance so well, and they would just pull women onto the dance floor, and there wasn't anything pretentious about it. There wasn't anything expectant about it. It wasn't like, I want to, you know, take you home tonight. It's just, I want to have fun, and I want to dance, and I just want to enjoy myself, and you can dance with me. And man, those guys had the moves, just natural, raw rhythm, and everyone had it. Everyone except me. And yes, I danced with another woman. She might have been like 85, but I danced with another woman. Jess, I still love you though.
Dance full stop.
Very much. So, although I had so much fun, that type of dancing is, that kind of dancing is more done with someone else. So it's partners, and you know, as pretty as Steven is, he's not my type. So I kind of wish that my wife Jess was there. Not kind of, I really did. I kind of wish she's been with me this whole trip, but unfortunately that's not the case. We're heading home now. It's late, at least for us old guys. I think I'm just gonna hit the hay.